Your cat just knocked your favorite mug off the counter. You scold them. They freeze. Ears go back. They walk away. 10 minutes later, they come back. Rub against your leg. Slow blink at you. Maybe even bring you a hair tie they found somewhere in the house. You melt instantly. Aw, they're sorry. Here is what I need to tell you. That is not what just happened. Not even close. And once you understand what is actually happening inside your cat's mind in that moment, you will understand your cat on a level most owners never reach. This video is going to challenge everything you think you know about your cat saying sorry, because the truth is both less emotional than you think and somehow more impressive than you ever imagined. Let's start with the science, because this matters more than you might expect. According to the 2024 clinical guidelines from the American Association of Feline Practitioners, cats do not possess the cognitive architecture for guilt and reconciliation the way humans, dogs, or even primates do. That is not an insult to your cat. It is just biology. Guilt requires understanding that you did something wrong by someone else's standards, and feeling bad specifically because of that. Cats do not process the world this way. When your cat knocks something over, scratches the couch, or bites too hard, they are not thinking, "I have wronged my human." They are simply being cats, following instinct, doing what cats do. So if your cat is not feeling guilt, what is happening when they come back acting sweet after doing something that upset you? This is where it gets genuinely fascinating, because what your cat is doing is not an apology. It is something else entirely, and honestly, something more remarkable. Here is the first piece of the real story. Cats are remarkably good at reading human emotional states. A study published in Animal Cognition in 2022 found that cats can recognize human emotions from both facial expressions and tone of voice. When you scold your cat, your voice changes. Your face changes. Your entire body language shifts. Your cat notices all of it immediately. And here is the key part. Cats form genuine attachment bonds with their owners. Researchers at Oregon State University found that cats actually prefer human interaction over food, toys, and even catnip. So, when your cat senses that you are upset or tense, it disrupts something they care about deeply: the peace and stability of their environment, their connection with you. Your cat is not thinking, "I did something wrong." Your cat is thinking, "My human's emotional state has changed, and that change is uncomfortable for me." They are not apologizing for their actions. They are responding to your emotional shift and trying to fix that. Here is the second piece. And this is where bunting comes in. When your cat rubs their head or cheek against you after a tense moment, they are not saying sorry with that gesture. They are doing something far more biologically significant. Cats have scent glands concentrated on their cheeks, forehead, and the top of their head. When they rub against you, they are depositing their scent, mixing it with yours. Veterinary behavior specialists explain it this way. Cats reestablish the bond with their group scent through physical contact, specifically to imprint pheromones that restore familiarity. Think of your home as having an invisible scent map. Every member of the household, human and feline, contributes to that shared scent identity. Tension and conflict disrupt that scent harmony in ways we cannot perceive, but your cat absolutely can. The head rub, the cheek rub, the full body rub against your leg. These are not apologies. They are scent-based repair work. Your cat is literally rebuilding the chemical signal that says we are still one family unit. It is less "I'm sorry" and more "let's smell like a team again." Here is the third piece. This one genuinely surprises most owners. When your cat jumps on your lap right after you scolded them, they may not be apologizing at all. They may be comforting you. Cats can sense emotional instability in the people they are bonded to. When you are upset, tense, or frustrated, your cat picks up on that distress. And because they want their environment calm and predictable, they take action to soothe whoever is causing the disturbance. In this case, you. So that gentle headbutt, that sudden lap sitting, that purring beside you on the couch. It is less "I'm sorry for what I did," and more there, human. Your emotional instability is concerning me. Let's fix this together. Your cat is not the one who needs to make amends in their own mind. In many cases, they believe they are the one doing you a favor. Here is the fourth piece: the actual body language involved. After a tense moment, many cats display specific behaviors that look remarkably like human submission and apology. Lowering the head, flattening the ears slightly, avoiding direct eye contact, approaching slowly with a low body posture. Veterinary behavior specialists note that this submissive body language combined with seeking physical contact is a consistent pattern across cats, regardless of breed. But here is the important distinction. This is not guilt being expressed. This is de-escalation behavior. In the wild, and in multi-cat social groups, submissive postures serve a specific function. They signal, "I am not a threat," and they reduce tension between two animals after conflict. Your cat lowering their head and avoiding eye contact after you scolded them is not them feeling bad about breaking your mug. It is their instinctive social toolkit saying, "Let's de-escalate this and get back to normal." It looks exactly like an apology. It functions like a peace treaty. Now, here is something that will genuinely change how you see conflict with your cat. Research published in Applied Animal Behavior Science found that cats have a relatively short-term memory for negative one-off events. Scientists estimate that isolated stressful experiences fade from a cat's memory within approximately 16 hours. This was confirmed in a study where cats were restrained against their will at a veterinary clinic. Researchers expected the cats to avoid that location or those people afterward. They did not. So if you accidentally step on your cat's tail or raise your voice after they knock something over, your cat is not holding on to that moment the way you might be holding onto your guilt about overreacting. Within hours, that specific stressful memory has largely faded. This is actually wonderful news. It means the relationship repair happening between you and your cat is not them slowly forgiving a grudge they are holding. It is the natural reset of a remarkably resilient emotional system. The one exception, repeated mistreatment or trauma, creates associative memories that can last a lifetime. But single, isolated moments of frustration between loving owners and their cats? Your cat has essentially already moved on before you have. So now you understand what is really happening. Here is what to actually do when you want to repair things with your cat after a tense moment. Step 1. Use the slow blink. This communicates safety in cat language more effectively than any human apology gesture could. Step 2. Maintain consistent routines. Stability matters more to your cat's sense of security than any single tense moment. Step 3. Provide environmental enrichment. A cat with engaging things to do recovers from stress faster and bonds more securely. Step 4. Let them approach on their terms. Do not chase them down to make up. Let them choose the moment to reconnect with you. Step 5. Focus on positive associations moving forward rather than seeking an apology that was never going to come in the form you expected. Here is the most important mindset shift. You do not need your cat to apologize. Your cat does not need to feel guilty to love you. The behaviors that look like apology, the head rub, the lap sitting, the slow blink, the lowered posture, these are not your cat saying sorry. These are your cat actively working to maintain one of the most sophisticated relationships in the animal kingdom. A relationship built on scent, emotional reading, social signaling, and genuine attachment, not guilt. Here is what I want you to take away from all of this. Your cat will never say sorry the way another human would. They do not feel guilt. They do not understand that knocking over your mug was wrong by your standards. But what they do instead is honestly more remarkable. They read your emotions with startling accuracy. They work to restore the chemical and social harmony of your home. They sometimes even try to comfort you when they sense you are upset, genuinely believing they are the one helping. And they forgive whatever tension existed between you faster than you probably forgive yourself. So the next time your cat rubs against your leg after a tense moment, don't think they're apologizing. Think they are doing the complex, beautiful work of keeping us connected. That is not a lesser thing than an apology. It might just be something better.